We got a great question from Elena this week, which is a really common one amongst obedience clients. The question is, I spoil my dogs so much and they have a perfect life. Why should I have to reward them when I'm doing obedience training? Well, when I'm training my dog to do new behaviors, I basically have one of two options. First, I can let them know that their scope of work is increasing and their job description is changing, but they're not getting any change of pay. Or I can tell my dog they're getting a promotion and that comes with a raise. Now, some people think, but I'm not changing the dog's job description. This has always been the expectation. But now you're training it for the first time. So from the dog's perspective, this is the first time they've seriously been asked to take responsibility for their obedience. So in scenario one, if our dog doesn't live up to the new expectations of their expanded job description, we have options such as docking their pay, withholding rewards basically, or we have a negative consequence like a pink slip or a strike on their record, which can look like any different number of corrections. It is the same rate of pay, but more responsibility and a greater scope of work. In the second scenario, we can wait for our dog to perform in exciting and expanded ways and then reward them with a pay increase for making those judgment calls. Now, for my money, I always find that better behavior and a more positive attitude comes from compensating somebody for the eagerness and determination to follow through with an expanded scope of work, whether they're a human or a dog. So I really like to reward my dogs with a hefty paycheck when they follow through on something that's a larger assumption of responsibility. I always tell clients that it's a sign that you're doing well if you're picking liver treats out of your dryer lint tray for the next couple months. It means that you're prioritizing rewarding your dog for good decisions, and that's going to yield awesome training results. I'm also going to let them know when they've made an error because that's a healthy part of learning, but I'm always going to want to motivate them to be excited about improving and making better behavioral judgment calls. Now, working our benefit is the fact that dogs are pattern cognizant, which means that whatever behavior they rehearse the most often becomes their new default. So we're using their neuroplasticity to our advantage, and eventually we don't need to give them a big bonus every single time they make a good judgment call, because the good judgment calls will just come naturally and become their new default habit behavior. I'm Coach Wolf saying good dogs deserve good paychecks. If you want to submit your own question to the Coach Wolf question and answer channel, just drop us a DM. Thanks!